The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Bonning drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to game number 1 for me, along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher here.
Game number 1 for me. Beautiful, crisp spring day out here at William N. Taylor Park. Beautiful Rosendale, Wisconsin. I know CWC comes into this 0-1. I'm not sure if this is Laconia's first season opener for them or not. But, yeah, very early season baseball here, so forgive me for not being tuned up on both of these teams.
Yeah, and it is. It's very early. We don't have a lot of stats that we've been able to find. A lot of the coaches use different stats programs out there. So, we're hoping that we've got our cameras all set up, that we're able to get the shots that we want to provide to you. But I'm excited about seeing these two teams, the brothers, coaching against each other.
Oh, yes. That's always makes for a lot of fun. Good sibling rivalry there. So we'll see. I know the kids today at school from CWC were excited. You know, some of them very, very positive and optimistic. Some of them not so much, but it should be a good game either way. Excited to be here and watch some good high school baseball.
We're going to step aside. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and we're going to get back here for First Pitch. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Cameron Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All Phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers. offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring...
Welcome back here to William Taylor Field here in Laconia as we get ready here for this non-conference contest between Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders and the Laconia Spartans here. Both of these teams are teams that we cover. The doctor, can you give us the starting lineups here for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders?
Absolutely. Leading things off for the Crusaders in left field, sophomore number 2, Ryden Perry. At shortstop, senior number 6, Carson Mulder. Pitching on the bump for the Crusaders, lead things off number 4, senior Lawson Phillips. Starting off in center will be number 8, Zach Hoffman. And then Jake Van Heer Ward, number 32 at first base. Lucas Colker will be behind the plate. Freshman starting catcher for the Crusaders. Number 17, Landon Smits over at third base. Ryan Hull will be out in right field. And number 7, Levi Phillips cleaning things up at second base.
And here's the starting lineup for the Laconia Spartans.
Leading things off for them in center field, number 7, Jack Renz. Followed by number 8 in left field, Tillman Madigan. Third base, number 2, Caden Shaver. Behind the plate, number 18, Drake Stiegler. Number 11, Zach Raby pitching. Number 5, Isaac Sales at first base. Drake Nitz, number 21, over at second base. Flynn O'Lair, number 4, in right field. Number 6, Asher Morgan, finishing things up at shortstop.
We're going to step aside here as we go through the national anthem, and we'll be back here on Just Livestream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
The best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area. We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience. Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Burhags.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to William N. Taylor Park here in Rosendale, Wisconsin. Last few warm-up pitches getting underway here. I've got an ear out of my headphones, so if I can hear the umpire say play ball, and I will do my best to try to keep stats here, but we do have Jeff running the book, so we know the stats will be correct no matter what.
Well, I just have to be able to interpret what I write. That's going to be the issue here, but yeah, we'll see if we can get it going here. Once again, leading things off here for Central Wisconsin Christian will be number 2, the left fielder, Ryden Perry. On deck will be number 6, Carson Mulder, the shortstop. And in the hole will be number 4, Lawson Phillips, who is pitching tonight. Again, we haven't had a chance to see either one of these teams play. I know, again, that CWC lost. They got 10 run by Campbellsport. Campbellsport's a very good flyway program that is constantly in contention there. So my understanding was, listening to a couple of the players that we have in the class, is that CWC was ahead actually in the first inning, 3-0. Tied things up in the second for Campbellsport was 3-3. And then after that, things just fell apart for the Crusaders, and Campbellsport was able to get things rolling. Here we go for the first pitch in here for Ryden Perry. In there for a strike from number 11, Zach Robbie. Is it Robbie? That's what I thought, yeah. Great shot there.
We'll probably see a pitch by committee from the Crusaders. A busy week on head. Perry sends one short out to right field directly to Flynn O'Lear for the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Carson Mulder.
See if I can keep track of a little bit of pitch count here, because that makes a difference at the high school level.
It does, and I would imagine once you hit that 30 mark, you do have to have a day's rest, and given the Crusaders' schedule this week, I imagine we will see Lawson Phillips to begin, possibly Hoffman come in after, and then to the bullpen, keeping a sharp eye on that pitch count. It's the outside corner there, strike one on Mulder.
1-1 is the count. See if I can keep track of that here, if I can remember to do that here. I like our new program that we have.
Mulder again pops one out short right field. That one is going to get down for a single for Carson Mulder.
I didn't have a chance to switch the cameras here as I'm trying to. Down for a single in right field.
Forgive us, it's first game of the season for us. We got to get back in baseball shape. Senior Lawson Phillips up to the plate for the Crusaders. He'll start things off on the mound for them as well. Very excited talking to him at school about his senior season. Big expectations, as should be.
On deck is the center fielder, Zach Hoffman. Ball 2.
Mulder with a decent lead over there at first. Never gave him a second look.
How about if I put that runner over there on first?
Another strike. Breaking in that outside corner.
2-1.
Great advantage point up here in the press box, up above, straight behind home plate.
Good shot over there by Kaya, shooting over at first base and getting the pitcher in there. Good lead over there by Carson Mulder. Stolen base for Carson Mulder. Now a runner in scoring position.
Full count here to Lawson Phillips. Drake Stiegler is going to go out and talk to Robbie for a sec. Give him some clear instructions on this next pitch that's coming.
I would think that you want to make sure that you get this out if at all possible. If you're Laconia. Oh, what a catch out there in center field.
Jack Rins, the speed to get there.
Number 8, Zach Hoffman.
Wow, what a catch.
On the move, Jack Rins.
Good shot there of Stiegler.
Hoffman gets one over the inside corner, strike one.
Two down here for CWC. That breaking ball didn't break there, 1-1.
Good strong wind blowing from right to left here if you're looking from behind the plate. The outfield camera left to right. Flag standing straight out there in center field. You can see the tiny wobble in that camera out there. Ball hangs a little high there.
3-1.
Strike called outside corner, maybe on the check swing there from Hoffman. Full count. Trying not to leave Mulder stranded out there at second.
Ooh. Didn't break.
Barely ducks out of the way of that one, picks up the walk.
Next up to bat.
I thought we might see Mulder on the move on that one as well with the 2 outs, but with the good speed that he had.
Especially with the aggressive base running style that Coach Smits likes to get these boys into sometimes. Excellent framing of the pitch there. Strike 1, outside corner. Has been hot for Zach Robbie so far in this first inning.
Who's catching here for Stiegler?
Drake Stiegler.
0-2 to Van Herwarden.
That one, I must disagree. Has to go for that one, fouls it off. Catcher set up on the very outside of that batter's box, trying to get Van Herwarden to chase that outside pitch.
Struggling with that breaking ball a little bit there,
Struggling with
Cam.
that breaking ball.
Cannot quite find the zone here.
You know the MO so far here, it's been try to get him to reach for that outside stuff and then come back with that breaking ball. Van Herwarden pumps one right back up the middle. That'll bring Mulder around to third. He'll get held up there. Hoffman to second. Bases loaded for the Crusaders.
Oh, I'm surprised that Mulder doesn't score on that.
I don't know how you don't send him out. He's not getting a huge lead on that pitch with 2 outs on the board, Jeff.
Right, I think that's what Coach Smith is having that conversation with him down there, because that's a little crazy.
I'll bring up freshman Lucas Kolker. Very exciting young player to watch. Develop for the Crusaders, watches strike 1.
Bases loaded.
Kolker behind that one for strike 2. See if Robbie comes with this breaking ball again. Has been giving him trouble up to this point.
Right down the middle, goes down looking on that pitch.
Backwards K is never a good thing to end the inning on. Never a good thing ever, but especially to end the inning on.
No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on for the Crusaders. After 1/2 inning, your score is 0s. 25 pitches in there for Robbie. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus after these messages.
You got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts, your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, coal oil and propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to...
Here we go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Renz at the plate for the Spartans. Watched ball one. And ball two outside for Phillips to start things off here.
Levi just a sophomore, if I remember correctly. Is that correct?
Lawson's a senior. Levi.
Lawson's the senior, right.
Brother is at second.
Oh, I didn't see Lawson. Thank you. I wasn't sure which Phillips it was. I knew that it was one of them.
Look very similar, especially on the baseball field.
Well, they're wearing a hat and they have blue.
That one up, foul territory. Van Herwarden looks like he's going to get there. Phillips calls him off, tracks down the foul ball.
Boy, oh boy, I got to get used to pushing some button pushing here to get things in order here. Tillman Madigan coming up here now after the first out for the Spartans. Hey, one of the things, Doctor, was we're going to be following these guys, both of these teams, all year.
That's what I talked with one of the coaches before the game, Coach Hoffman for the Crusaders, and I said, this is always the worst part of the season for me because I don't know either team and what they're like, what their play is like, or anything like that. So these first games are always hard to give some insightful information. Pitch control.
2-0.
A little wild for Phillips here to start things off. Being from this area, I know he knows a lot of the guys on this Laconia team, growing up playing baseball with them in different leagues and stuff. So a special game for him.
Three and 0 now is the count. Let's see if Madigan will have the green light just like Renz had. Sits dead red, takes the strike.
Now that's a hot topic is, do you take that first strike in a 3-0 count, man? With a nice meaty pitch like that, it's hard to let it go. Corner not there for Phillips.
Number 2, Caden Shaver.
Draws the walk. I think it's more important at this time. Good shot over there by Kaya getting the first base, as well as a shot of Lawson Phillips on the mound. Nice breaking ball in there for a strike.
Started things off with it that time. Able to throw it for a strike. That's what matters.
A slurve, a little bit of a slow curve there. To the number 3 hitter for the Spartans. That's hit well.
Deep left, the gap between left and center.
And it's out of here.
Out of here.
Home run.
Oh my gosh.
Great job there by Caden Shaver to send that ball out of here.
You see why he's in that 3 spot in the, or that, yeah, 3
yep,
spot
3 spot, right?
Lineup. Coming with the power.
Next up to bat.
Deep left center field.
Drake Stiegler.
Catcher Drake Stiegler up to the plate now for the Spartans, trying to follow that Shaver home run. There's the outside corner for Phillips.
Stigler, the catcher. He's only a sophomore, if I remember correctly, right? Yes. Yeah, because last year I remember watching him behind the plate as a freshman, and he was what we'll call is all-world because he was phenomenal. And the Flyway had a ton of great catchers last year. And if I just remembered the name.
Colker knocks that one down, gets away from him just a little bit there. For ball 2.
2-1 is the count with 1 out. Trying to stay ahead of this with our program. It's the first time that we've had this. Second time I've run it. Ball 3. 3-1 to Stiegler. Right down the middle, pulled his head. Nice job there. Looked like a little bit of a change up there coming from Phillips to a full count. Caden Shaver with a 2-run shot to get things rolling here for dropped third strike. Fires it down to first base and gets the out.
11, Zach Robbie.
For the second out.
That'll bring up pitcher Zach Robbie for the Spartans. 2 outs on the board. Let's see what he can do. Pitcher on pitcher here. Robbie watches ball 1.
Nice pitch right there. Yeah. Right down Main Street.
Always feel for the people that have to tune in and listen to me right after spring break, because I go down to North Carolina and I get that that big dose of North Carolina. So you just have to bear with me for the accent for a while. Strike 2 there from Lawson Phillips.
I can understand most of what you're saying.
Most of it. Sound like Boomhauer off King of the Hill.
Strike 3 looking.
Strike 3.
Boy, that's not what you want to do when you're pitching up there. Go down looking for the third strike, but he got lucky in that inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on after 1 complete. Your score here from William Taylor Field is 2 for the Laconia Spartans, 0 for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. We'll step aside and we'll be back after these messages.
Provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber Tree.
Welcome back. Go ahead.
Welcome back here, William and Taylor Park. Landon Smith's getting things started off for the Crusaders. New addition to this Crusader baseball team, not a part of the team last year, decided senior year was going to play here, looking to make a contribution to this team.
New pitcher here for the Laconia Spartans is number 6, Asher Morgan. I wish we had years. Do we know what year he is? He's a freshman. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Right up the middle for the swinging for the hit. No, picked over there by the shortstop. Number 21 fires across the diamond to get the out. That is
Next up, number 23, Brian
Drake Nitz
Hall.
over at shortstop. I was a little concerned with the way that the sun was going to go, that it misses with the brightness of our behind-the-plate camera. Morgan for another strike.
Sorry, I'm getting caught up here.
Yep.
The outside corner has been very forgiving from this umpire so far.
Yeah, it's early in the season, too. They're not going to have a very tight zone. Ryan Hull down 1 and 2 in the count. Flare over to the right side of the field and going to pick that up. That's going to be Flynn O'Lear picking that up over there at right field for the out.
Next up, number 7, Levi Phillips.
I'll bring up second baseman, sophomore Levi Phillips. With 2 outs, trying to get something going here. Bottom of the lineup for the Crusaders. And I can only imagine we'll see a similar scenario for the Spartans like we expect to for the Crusaders, a pitch by committee. If they have a schedule anything like Crusaders do, I believe.
They do. They have 3 games this week as well.
Have a doubleheader tomorrow against Horicon. So trying to prevent that one-day required rest, staying under that 30 pitch count limit.
2-1 is the count to Levi Phillips.
Gets one down right field, just foul.
I'm going to probably go down and try and swing that camera down because when I do
Catching the sun.
Yeah, it's got too much sun unless I adjust the brightness. Good pitch there. Full count. Let's see what Morgan comes with. Leaves it up high, and drawing the walk is Levi Phillips.
Next up, number 2, Ryden Perry.
Bring things back up to the top of the lineup. Ryden Perry to get things going again here for the Crusaders. Perry pulling that front shoulder and hip out on that swing. Had he made contact, would not have gone very far.
Way out in front of that pitch. Again, Morgan pulling the string on that. I'm not sure if it's actually a breaking ball or if he's just got a change that's diving.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, it's had Ryden Perry fooled.
High for ball 1.
See if he'll chase after it. Good job there by Stigler on the call. Stolen base for the Crusaders. We expected to see this too. We knew that they were going to be very aggressive running.
Definitely expect to see that. Decent amount of speed on this team. quite a few kids you would expect to see stealing. Levi, one of them.
Perry stepping out and taking the swing on that and goes down swinging for the strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on for the Crusaders. And after 1.5, your score 2-0 for the Laconia Spartans. Coming up to bat for the Spartans will be Isaac Sales, Drake Nitz, and Flynn O'Lear. We'll be back after these messages.
Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber, True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. William N. Taylor Park here, Rosendale, Wisconsin. Spartans leading the Crusaders 2-0 here. The bottom of the second. Neither team really able to get a whole lot going shy of the Shaver shot to left center. Pitching change for the Crusaders as we expected. Zach Hoffman out on the mound. With the slate of games this week, trying to conserve that pitching for some later in the week. Doubleheader tomorrow against Horicon. Leading things off here for the Spartans, Isaac Sales. Watches ball one pop out of the glove of Lucas Kolker.
Ball two. A little bit inside. Once again, that caught Coker by surprise a little bit.
I've not watched a large amount of high school baseball. I know we covered quite a few games last year and some Legion ball during the summer as well, but getting out ahead of batters early in the pitch count is a big determining factor in the success that we see at the high school level, and I would assume at any level there's some statistics on that as Hoffman walks his first. Speaking of,
brings up number 21, the shortstop, Drake Nitz. Yeah, you have to get ahead of the count, or at least keep it close. I mean, there was 4 straight balls right there, so you're pretty much going to see, I would guess, you're going to see Nitz sit on this one until he throws a strike.
Make him throw one. Nice lead over there by Sales at first. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful.
I'm going to have to tell Zach to not do that this early in the season. I'm not ready to hit buttons like that yet, so just yell out the window.
As long as they can catch it over there at first, that's okay.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised that he offered on the bunt right away.
Yeah. Trying to advance that runner, use his speed as well.
That doesn't surprise me, but after throwing 4 straight balls, that's what kind of surprises me instead of going for the bunt right off the bat to wait to make sure he throws one. That's going to get away from Coker. It's going to allow the runner to advance in Sales, and now they have a runner in scoring position. And see how that walk hurts them.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go down as a wild pitch. Coker backhands that one. Makes it 2-1.
It's ready to swing now. Doubt we see the bunt.
That's going to get away also, and that's going to allow the runner to get over to third. Those are ones that Coker has to be able to stop. As the catcher.
Bounce right off your chest plate.
And even if they're not, if they're even just in the dirt just a little bit there, he still has to be able to block those. Right down the middle this time. Oh, he thought it was a walk.
Yeah.
Takes it to a full count.
Right down the middle.
Now he draws the walk.
Next up, number 4.
2 straight walks.
Runners on the corners here.
Remind me that I've got to go down and change that camera because it's really bothering me. I can't get a decent shot there of home plate. Smart move here for the young catcher here in Lucas Coker to go out there and have a conversation, slow things down for Zach Hoffman. I'm sure actually what he said is, I don't know how much homework you had tonight, but again, who knows? I mean, it just was just to go out there, have a conversation. And there's a chance here with first and third. The runner's going to be taken off. On the outside for a ball.
Or he might have said, hey, man, you killing me back here.
That could be, too. That's another one, though. Again, that's dropped. That's going to be outside. Good stop there that time by Coker. That one goes to the backstop. You've got another run in for sure.
Hoffman trying to get that outside corner. Having some control issues early.
Olaire fouls that one off. Makes it 2-1. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second for the Spartans. Already up 2-0 here. Outside again, stopped there by Coker.
3-1.
Yeah.
Hoffman already at 14 pitches.
Good stop there by Coker, but the bases are now loaded.
6, Asher Morgan.
And the number 9 hitter, the freshman coming up to bat in Asher Morgan. And we're going to step aside here. He's got a timeout. His coach is coming out to have a conversation with Zach Hoffman. We'll be back after these messages.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at Schaefer-Auto.
Welcome back. That one gets away from Coker. Ball to the outside to Asher Morgan. No place to put him here, Doc. I mean, he's going to be an out.
Running out of it.
That's going to get past. That'll be one run in for sure. And the runners advance. Sales comes in and scores on the wild pitch. And the runners all advance. $3-0 now for the Spartans.
Two 2-1 count to Morgan. Hoffman finally gets one down the middle, but a little low. 3-1 to count. Another one off the foot of Kolker. Another run will score for the Spartans.
And they move up a runner into third.
Next up,
third.
number 7, Jack Renz.
Four nothing here.
Quickly getting out of hand for the Crusaders. Hoffman at the 20 pitch mark this inning alone. A lot of work to do with no outs. Jack Renz getting back through this lineup for the Spartans. In the dirt.
Good stop there. Runner is able to advance. And Asher Morgan.
Well, we got a pinch runner in there for him. Looks like number 10, I believe.
Here comes the runner.
Hagner.
Hagner came in to run. Okay. Number 10 comes in for Asher Morgan. Gets over to third on the wild pitch. Flynn Allaire scores for the 5th run for the Spartans. 23 pitches already. And that's in there for a strike to Jack Renz. Sitting dead red on that, and I would be too. I mean, he's struggling to find the plate. No outs. That's going to get away, and the run's going to score. Wow.
Up next, number 8, Tillman Madigan.
Talk about a struggle of an inning. And that's going to be it for Zach Hoffman, as you had mentioned. That's his 25th pitch. He's got to be available to pitch yet this week. And coming in for the Crusaders, we'll see who that is after these messages. We'll be back.
.com. Schaefer Auto. No gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call all phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Welcome back to William and Taylor Park. Tillman Madigan getting things going here in the
Still
second.
in the second.
Still in the second.
Nobody out. New pitcher coming in for the Crusaders.
Another senior, Carson Mulder, takes the bump for them, and I can only assume that we will see much of the same as far as keeping track of his pitch count. Fouls that one out of play down the left field side.
All the bases were cleared from all of those walks.
Got Renz over
those
at
wild
first.
pitch. Oh, we do?
Yep.
Okay. I can't see. I got the corner of the building here. Cue ball shot right there for Madigan.
Glad that one was not hit any harder. That one had my windshield written all over it.
Welcome to baseball.
Welcome to baseball season. Hard hit, ground ball gets past Levi Phillips there at second base. Good hard hit for Tillman Madigan.
Oh, I'm surprised that the runner didn't try and force the throw, but that's still going to be an E4 for Madigan to reach. So runners now at first and second. Still nobody out.
Shaver, a new pitcher since his last plate appearance.
I don't think you want to lob one in here to Shaver.
Don't
he crunched
believe
that
so.
last time.
Mulder did not like Renz's lead back there at second. Renz does have the speed.
Oh, fooled him there. Nice pitch there by Mulder.
Not sure what that was. Something a little off speed, had him guessing.
It's a good breaker right there. Didn't throw it hard, let the ball work. Makes the count 1-1. Wild pitch. Coker knocks it down, but the runners are able to advance. 2-1. Behind the count now on Shaver, who sent a rocket out in left center.
That one barely.
It's hard to
too far
judge the up and
inside
down
there.
here.
It
was,
is,
yeah,
it
it
is.
was. I thought it was on the inside edge, but it might have been low. Just like that one.
Because it definitely got the outside corner, but most definitely was low.
Drake Stigler.
That'll load the bases again as Stigler steps to the plate. Robbie on deck.
Nobody out. Stigler coming up. He is the 8th batter in this inning. Ball a little bit high.
An off-speed breaking ball. Again, had him guessing. Turns on that one. Right to Hoffman at shortstop. The line drive.
Good job there on the line out there over at for the first out. Smart job there by the runners to all hold. That was more impressive to me, was to watching them all hold. because it was hit right on the screws there, I thought.
Good, very heads-up base running there. Good field awareness right back up the middle. Hoffman will get to that one, flip it to second. Phillips, no chance for the double play there.
Up next, number 5.
Erases Caden Shaver. Reaching on the fielder's choice will be Zach Robbie. Brings up now for the second time in the inning and messing up my book. It's going to be Isaac Sales.
Ball 1 to Sales.
2 down here for the Crusaders.
High fly ball out into center field. Looks like Lawson Phillips under that one securely.
At this time, the Laconia Spartans will
They picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs.
5 runs.
On,
Redeker Dairy Equipment.
I don't think they had any hits. I don't have any hits. 5 runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. And after 2 complete, your score is 7-0 for the Spartans. We'll step aside and we'll be back.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations.
Welcome back here to William Taylor Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Spartans up big 7-0 here at the top of the third. Carson Mulder starting things off. Watches ball 1. Strike 1 to Mulder. 1-1 to count. Crusaders looking to get these bats going. Watches strike 2. Out in front of the off-speed pitch, fouls that one off. 1-2 to Mulder. Pokes that one, a dribble to first base. Dropped the flip. Safe.
On the error. Wow.
Number 4, Lawson Phillips.
Error on the first baseman.
Lawson Phillips up to bat for the Crusaders.
Strike 1 to Phillips.
Right up the middle, steps on second, makes the turn for the double play. Drake Nitz, and what a play it was.
Nice job there by
Up next, number 8,
the Spartans.
Zach Hoffman.
get the double play. 6-3.
Two outs. Hoffman up at the plate, watches ball one.
Top of the third. In baseball, it's a 10-run after 5, so we play 5 innings no matter what.
Looks like it is well on its way to that at the moment. Hoffman unable to catch up to that one.
2-1 to Zach.
Brushed him off the plate with the first couple. Came back with the off speed.
Boy.
Lazy swing for strike 2.
Morgan had him fooled. Way out front, way on the outside.
Way outside. Full
Stigler
count.
did a nice job there knocking that one down.
Stigler is fun to watch behind the plate. Such a talented catcher.
I think he thought he might have had him there on the outside edge, but it looked like it was a little bit high to me.
High.
Yep.
Definitely clipped that outside edge. Good placement there, but a little high to Hoffman.
And draws the walk.
Positive for the Crusaders. See if Van Herwarden can keep things moving here. Watches strike 1. Hoffman steals off the strike.
Two down, 0-2, runner over at second. Good job there by Stigler to stay in front of it to knock that down.
Way over in the other batter's box. Jeff's favorite 2s across the board here.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Watches ball 3. Something's got to happen here.
Struggling here a little bit for the freshman pitcher. He's got to trust his defense. Missed that one again. That's going to get to the outside. That might allow for the runner over at first. No, it's Van Herwarden, so he'll stay at first.
Up next, number 10, Lucas Coker.
Zach Hoffman, though, is going to advance on the wild pitch, and then Van Herwarden gets a walk. Lucas Coker up now, yep.
Coker up. Do need to go back and see if I can edit Lawson's number in here. I just realized I had that incorrect.
And caught on the outfield there is that O'Lear. Nice job there by Flynn O'Lear to go out there in the outfield and make that catch over the shoulder. No runs on no hits. No errors and 2 left on for the Crusaders. And after 2.5, your score 7-0. We'll be back after these messages.
And are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials, Fish Fry Friday, open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to William N. Taylor Park, ladies and gentlemen. Spartans up 7-0 here, entering the bottom of the third. Drake Nitz, number 21, set to get things started here for the Spartans, looking to keep this show going for them. Rip out to left field. Ryden Perry is under it.
One pitch, one out for the Crusaders as Nitz flies out to the left fielder.
Up next, number 4, Flynn O'Lear.
Brings out the right fielder for the Spartans. Number 4, Flynn O'Lear. Outside edge there for a strike.
Good to get ahead of a batter for a change here. Fouls that one off for strike 2.
Seems to be making a difference here for Mulder just to throw strikes. Gets the out.
Up next, number 6, Asher Morgan.
Makes a difference when you can get ahead in that pitch count.
It does. Gets O'Lear swinging.
Asher Morgan looking to help his cause on the mound here from the plate.
It wouldn't surprise me if they swap him out at the end of this inning. Not because of the pitch count, but just because, I mean, yes, he's got 37 pitches, so he'll be out for sure on Tuesday and pitch again on Thursday.
That one sailing into foul territory, going to drop down foul. For strike 1.
But I'm just thinking that they may want to try and get another arm in there. It is not very warm out here today.
It is not. That's one thing. If you're going to be doing that, you've got to be up and warming up almost. If there's a chance that you might go in, to stay warm and loose. Right back up the middle. That one's going to squeak through the infield. Good hit there for Asher Morgan.
Up next, number 7.
Base hit right up the middle for the single. Brings up the top of the order, Jack Renz. Kaya doing a good job getting us some camera shots down on the field.
Something new for this year, having that mobile camera at baseball and softball games when we have that opportunity. Renz turns on that one, pulls it foul down the left field line for strike 1.
Carson does not have a ton of velocity for speed, but sometimes that's not necessary here because if he comes back, throws a little bit of a change, he already is ahead in the count. And we talked about this earlier, Cameron, that getting ahead in the count is so critical. Look at what Carson's been able to do.
Exactly. He got ahead in the count. Good things happen. Not a lot of arm speed strength there, but he's definitely got some great movement on his off-speed stuff. Throws a lot of junk if he can get it across the plate for strikes.
That one comes inside. 1-1.
I think he knew it as soon as he let that one go, judging by the look on his face. Carson, a heck of an all-around athlete, three-sport athlete at CWC. That one low and outside, ball 2.
Beyond the athletic ability, he's also quite the scholar.
Quite the scholar. He's a student athlete in every definition of the word. Works hard in the classroom and in between the lines. Throw just a little late. Asher Morgan.
Is that did they have a pinch runner in again? Number 10. Who is that again? Hogner? Yep. Came in and got the stolen base.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. I just remember that he came in before for Morgan.
He did. That one fouled back here to the backstop. 2-2.
With 2 outs.
Renz with 2 outs.
Deuce is wild. See if the Crusaders can get out of here, given up an inning without having any runs scored.
Hoffman under his glove there at short.
That is a huge running mistake there for Hogner. With 2 down, hit on the ground, he has to be moving. Instead, he stays put. Still gets the single for Renz, but big mistake. He could have been over at third in scoring position.
Should have been at third, but I think he kind of got held up there watching that grounder. But you didn't want to get picked off. But even then, you got to make a decision.
2 down. Right. There's 2 outs. Forced to throw. That will be 26 pitches, I believe it is, for Mulder. So they're going to swap out again with the number of games that they got coming. And Ryan Hull's going to come in and pitch. We're going to step aside while he warms up. We'll be back.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Few changes here for the Crusaders. Jake Vanderwarden comes into pitch. Ryan Hull moves in from right field to first base. Ryden Perry from left over to right field. Zach Hoffman back bumps from short back out into left, and Carson Mulder back in his normal spot there at shortstop. So switching things around here for the Crusaders. This pitch by committee we expected to see. Vanderwarden, first pitch on the way.
The ball to Tillman Madigan. With 2 down here. Runners at first and second. Again, the Crusaders have not been able to keep the Spartans off of the scoreboard every inning, but here's a chance. And behind in the count, 0-2, or 2-0.
Starting off, trying to get him chase outside here. That one A little bit high for Van Warden, looks like. Ball 3.
Think Madigan's sitting dead red? I think so. You got Shaver coming up. Give him a chance to jack another one.
Absolutely. There he was. Watch his strike one. Van Warden knew he had to get one.
Draws the walk to load the bases.
Number 2, Caden Shaver.
2 down, bases loaded, no place to put Shaver.
Colger goes out to remind Van Warden where not to put the ball.
Down the middle. I'd rather take the walk than have him jack one, but again, why not? I mean, you got to go after him. It's early in the season. These two teams.
Absolutely.
Nice pitch.
There it is. Van Warden only a sophomore. Poke to second. Levi bobbles it.
Thrown in the dirt. 2 runs are going to score. Jeez, on the error.
Up next, number 18, Drake Stigler.
So both Renz and Hogner score. Runner still at first and second. Drake Stigler takes a ball. I thought for sure the Crusaders were going to get out of this inning.
Yep. Bobbled that ball at second, followed up the bobble. I think tried to rush it, saw he still had time, and bad throw down in the dirt hole, unable to scoop it out.
Van Heerwarden did his job. He put the ball on the ground, trusted his defense. And now he's behind in the count 3-0.
Go for strike one.
Sitting dead red once again.
It's so hard to lay off such a pretty pitch, but you know the odds are in your favor.
Right. Draws another walk.
Up next, number 8.
Bases loaded.
Again for Zach Robbie.
Oh, man. Mulder got those 2 outs pretty quickly. Comes out of the game to preserve the pitch count, and 2 runs come in and score.
Got a runner change over here. Grady Viss comes in to run for Drake Stigler. Am I saying that name right, Viss?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they're going to have Drake go put the catcher's gear on. Big swing there for Robbie.
Poke into short right field. That one's going to get down. 1 will score. 2 will score.
Up next, number 5, Isaac Sales.
11-0 now.
Runners on the corners here, 2 outs.
Didn't Sales start out this inning? No, Nitz did.
Almost batted all the way around here.
Well, they have, yeah. It's just now whether or not they'll go into
all
another.
the way, right.
Yeah. First pitch in there for a strike to Sales.
Pulls that one. Foul down the right field line. Hard hit ball. Lead ballooning up to 11 now. Off speed.
That was a good pitch to see if he get him to chase on the outside there. Yeah.
Curve not hanging. Ball 2 for Van Warden. Jeff's deuces wild on the board again.
Yeah, it's not working though. Coker knocks that one down and it's back to a full count.
Ryan Hull, grounder to first. Easy out there for him.
Ends the inning with the put out over at first, but not before 9 batters hit. And what do I have? I have 4 runs scored. 11-0 for the Spartans. And I'm trying to see here. I think I only had 2 hits in that inning for the Spartans. We'll step aside and we'll be back here for the top of the 4th. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the doctor, Cameron Hatcher, and Kaya down on the field. We'll be back.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. William Taylor Park. Asher Morgan still on the mound for the Spartans. Landon Smits up to bat for the Crusaders, looking to get something going here in the top of the 4th.
Kind of surprises me that they are putting him back out there, but as you were talking, get him some experience here. He's got an 11-run lead. Why not?
Early season game. Let him get out there. Let him get some pitches in. Face some batters. Work on that confidence. No pressure at all. You can go out and see what you've got. Get yourself in and out of some good situations here. Landon foul tips that one. 1-1 the count to Smits. Pitch for Morgan outside for ball 2. Comes back inside for ball 3.
This is my only fear with having something like this happen here, is that if he's already tired, you're not really helping him. He's not going to get a chance to work on any good fundamentals. That's my concern about having that situation there.
Yep. We have a change here. Yes, we do. How do I do this, Jeff?
New hitter, number 22, so should be able to change him out right there. Lucas Greenfield coming up.
My apologies. Next up to bat is number 22, Lucas Greenfield.
There you go. All right.
One of very few lefties or left-handed hitters for the Crusaders this year.
Lucas, again, a member of this team for 4 years. It's great to see him out here.
Another three-sport athlete. Of course, that is a very common story across many of the teams that we cover, being smaller schools. You can't really have too many athletic teams if you don't have a lot of multi-sport athletes.
Right.
Lucas, a wonderful student, great kid. Gets him a nice shot here to shortstop. They're going to try to turn two. Not quite enough time
on the
to
fielder's
turn
choice
on that one.
Yeah.
Up next, number 20, Bryce Billy.
Freshman Bryce Billy hitting for the Crusaders now. Get some experience in for some of these players that normally would not see the field quite as much. Bryce, younger brother of graduated last year, Brant Billy, the catcher for the Crusaders. We have anybody out there commenting in our chat today, Jeff?
I have not looked, and I did not bring up. There is a feature that I have that I can bring up the chat, and I did not do so. Goes down swinging.
Up next, number 4, Cole Art.
Looks like Asher Morgan's going to come out to keep him under the 50 pitches, which means that he wouldn't have to have 2 days rest. And good job there by Coach. We're going to step aside here as they bring in a new pitcher. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the top of the fourth, 2 outs. Cole Arndt. Slow roller to short, bobbled. Cole Arndt will reach. Get 2 on for the Crusaders.
Number 6,
Who's that, Jack Renz? No, who is 21? Drake Nitz. Tried to do way too much with that ball. And now we have runners at first and second. I'm going to give an error on that. I would not give that a base hit because
I
that
did
would
give him the error.
He tried to flip that to himself when he didn't really need to. I didn't think. He came charging on it, grabbed a hold of it. I didn't think he needed to do so. First pitch is in there for a ball.
Turns on that one, but pops it straight up.
Infield fly. Nitz barely grabbed a hold of that one. And for the third out of the inning, no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on for the Crusaders. After 3.5 complete, your score is 11-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Up next is number 21.
Choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a few changes out here for the Crusaders again. Looks like Cole Arndt out in right field. I'm not sure. Looks like Hoffman still in left field. Phillips still in center. Vanderwarden back to first base. Ryan Hull on the bump for the Crusaders, and Eli Sinhen, freshman, in over at third base for the Crusaders, getting some experience for these young men at their first little taste here of high school baseball. Starting things off, as we saw, ending that last inning, Drake Nitz will get things started here at the plate.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Nitz had the error at short. They could have got out of the inning a little bit sooner, but tried to flip it to himself and then bobbled it. First pitch in there by Ryan Hull is right down the middle for a strike. Good job there for Hull to get ahead of the count right off the bat.
Outside corner closed now.
Might have been a little high out there as well. Again, it's
I'll
hard
give him the benefit of the doubt.
from here for us to tell. Well, we always say this all the time, Doc, is we'd say, let's just be consistent.
That's right. There we go. Line drive snagged there by Mulder.
Up next, number 23, Dylan Boyd.
Hitting change here. Dylan Boyd. Up for the Spartans. He watches ball 1 low and outside.
Long, tall kid, strong kid in Ryan Hull. Like to see him. I mean, I don't know who's the pitching coach for the Crusaders, but he kind of short arms it. If you look at, he brings that arm and he's throwing from the top of the shoulder. If he could get that arm a little bit more extended, he'd bring a little bit more velocity with it.
I mean, he's a long kid, a tall kid out there. He's definitely got the leverage behind it. Work a little on those mechanics. All 3.
A little bit better. That one came out of the ear. You'd still like to see him get that a little bit use all of the physics there and the entire leverage.
Ball 4.
Number 14, Paul Punto.
New hitter coming in here for the Spartans. So number 14.
Paul Punto.
Just a freshman as well. Okay.
First at-bat of the game.
You know, and this is one of the things that we had heard too, that I believe that last year they graduated 7 seniors here for the Spartans. And it's hard to replace 7 seniors, but they don't have enough even for a JV team this year, which is really unusual for Laconia. CWC is still building their program, so it's not a surprise that they don't have a JV. Their numbers are continuing to come up, but I had this conversation today. That's going to be fouled off.
And nobody in the junior class at all for the Crusaders, so they'll have a year next year with no seniors in there, but that does bode well for this sophomore class. 5 sophomores out there, typically in the starting rotation.
But it's just going to be hard to have a JV team. I mean, you have to have a good 30 kids total, and when let's just say again, you've got half of the student body might be male. So that you're putting, about 60 males in the school, and you got track that's competing in there, and then you have your non-athletes.
Golf as well.
Right, yeah. I mean, it just is – it's going to be hard, I think, for CWC to ever get that JV program. Yeah, so you could set that one up. Go ahead with that, Kaya. You could slide that because what we saw over here was the wild throw, so it went over to the fence. Trying to teach Kaya how to learn a little bit more. And I shouldn't say learn. I'm sure you know a little bit about baseball and softball, but to try and produce with it. Runner over at second base now. That's going to be hit up into the air, and it's going to go out of play.
For strike 2.
I didn't see anybody diving over here trying to grab a hold of it as a fan.
I kept waiting to hear it hit the roof the way Colker was looking back at us.
2-2 is the count with 1 out. Runner over at second base. A little bit high to the freshman. So hopefully, Laconia will be able to bounce back and see if they can add more kids into their program. That's hit well by the freshman. Tracking it down. Did they get it? They did. Is that Lawson Phillips out there in center?
Phillips.
That would be a great replay to show.
Up next, number 7.
Hustle play.
Jack Redden.
Diving there. I'll bring up top of the lineup again, Jack Renz.
2 down for the Spartans.
Ball inside. I will say Hull has been one of the few pitchers thus far that does not seem too worried about trying to get inside the zone against some of these hitters. That one deep. Phillips going back, Perry back, bounces off the fence, and they'll bobble it around, get it in. Renz will hold up at 2.
Gets the double for Jack Renz. Hits off of the fence. I thought for sure that Perry had that track down. It's not that was. I mean, that wasn't even in the middle of the fence, and both Kaya and myself were out there. Even the fence is not that high here.
It
might be a 6.5, maybe.
Maybe.
So I don't know if Ryden lost it or what, but maybe the lack of communication between him and Phillips out there.
I believe that was Hoffman, I think.
Oh, is that Zach Hoffman out there? Yeah, okay. I thought that was Ryden Perry.
Perry was out there. They moved him.
Okay. We'll add a run here.
That one off the end of the bat down to second base. Easy play there at second for Levi Phillips to get out of the inning.
don't think that's Levi. That's not. That is number 10. I didn't see him coming in. That is that Billy?
Colker was 10, so then that means we have Billy must have been behind the plate, and I did not even notice.
No, must have been 20 then. It must have been Bryce that came in. I must have missed the number. Yeah, Coker is still behind the plate.
Okay.
1 run on 1 hit. No errors and and 1 left on. And after 4 complete, your score 12-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Caden Shaver is still on the mound for the Spartans. Lawson Phillips at the plate for the Crusaders.
I just wanted to see how the wind has died down here now. There's the flagpole's almost bending over.
Really died down.
Wisconsin spring baseball.
Gotta love it, man. Playing the wind for sure.
First pitch by number 2. Is it Dylan Boyd?
Shaver. Phillips grounds that one back out.
Up next, number 8.
To the pitcher. The 1-3 put out.
So CWC, who talked about that they were going to have a very promising year this year, looks like they're going to get 10-run twice. Now, I do have to say, again, these are flyway schools. The flyway baseball is pretty solid.
Definitely is. But in starting a program from scratch, it's good to see how far they have come.
Right.
I think this will only be their 3rd graduating class of baseball.
Could be.
I don't know why I looked at you like you would know.
Yeah, well, I think I do. I think that we both started the same year at CWC, if I remember correctly. So, and you would know. I think that was their first year of ball. In your first year of teaching, I think. Maybe it was their 2nd. So this might be the 4th year of their program. As a varsity program. They may have been a JV program the year before. So I guess I'll have to have a conversation with Coach Smith, or if somebody knows out there who might be listening.
Yeah, drop that in the chat. That's something we forgot to mention. All you folks out there watching on YouTube, jump in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, who your favorite players are. And hopefully we'll be back with you more this season, so don't be a stranger. Hoffman right back up the middle. Shaver fortunately got out of the way of that one, but unable to make a turn on it.
3rd base hit, we think, here for the Crusaders. And it brings up for the Crusaders, number 32, Jake Van Herwarden.
See if Jake has settled down any after his brief stint on the mound. Watches strike 1 on the outside corner.
Nice pitch there. Right on the outside, right at the knees. Trying to hold the runner over at first.
Not wanting to give the Crusaders a chance to score.
Oh, good hard hit right down the line. That's going to go off the tip of the glove, but I'm giving it a base hit. It was hit so hard outside of the reach. Good base running over there by Is that Hoffman that was over there?
Mm-hmm.
Up next,
Over to third.
Lucas Kolker.
And it looks like the Crusaders got something rolling here. Only one out, runners at the corners. Kolker today is 0 for 2, is that correct? Yep, 0 for 2.
Yep.
Strikeout looking, flew out to the right fielder. Good hard hit there, that's down the line. Foul ball, they say.
Oof. Good hard hit ball there from Kolker.
Pitch came inside there by Shaver, and he was able to pull it hard right down the baseline.
Ball high and outside.
Still runners at the corners for the Crusaders. 1-1 is the count. Two and 1. This is the first time that the scoreboard operator's wrong, and we're right.
They almost had me messed up. I was
know they did.
No,
they missed that foul ball.
See, you got to call that one. And
that's going to be
that
popped
one straight up in foul territory.
Good job there by the third baseman.
Asher Morgan able to track that one down. Excuse me.
Up next.
Good rotation, too, if you watch Nitz come over and cover third to make sure that they couldn't tag up. It's going to go as a pop-up. And up to bat will be, I think this is number 15, right?
Yep, Eli Sinhan.
Ooh, good pitch. Ball 1. Still runners at the corners for the Crusaders. It would be nice if they'd be able to push one across so that they don't get skunked here.
Would love to see that. Something positive to take away from this game. See if the freshman can put something in play here for the Crusaders. Watches that one high. Ball 3. He may get a free pass.
Yeah, I'm surprised though. Shaver's not going right after him because he keeps bobbing his head out of here like it's going to be inside and tight. Now that was a little bit tighter this time. Draws it on 4 straight balls. Bases are loaded. And just like you said, they need 3 runs right here to extend this to another inning for the Crusaders.
Trying to speak it into existence here. Get a positive out of this game.
Strike 1 to Lucas Greenfield with 2 down. It's going to be outside. 1-1. Shaver already up to 23 pitches for this inning. Kind of looked like he aimed that one, right? When you're trying to aim it, you end up missing instead of sticking to your fundamentals. Lucas takes a big swing at that one. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 5th, Crusaders trying to push something across with bases loaded. Outside.
And if they can't get at least 3 across here, that 10-run rule, this will be it for the Crusaders.
Runner should be going. I don't know why. Zach was waiting for here. I mean, those runners should be running hard.
He should have been crossing the plate as ball 4 was called.
And there goes the no. I shouldn't say no, but let's go with a 0 up off of the board. It is now 12-1.
Let's see the Crusaders get rid of that goose egg.
See what Coach Smith's going to say. He's going to come out and have a mound visit. While he's doing that, we're going to step aside and we're going to play some ads. We'll be back.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back, Bryce Billy at the plate. Grady Viss on the mound for the Spartans here, trying to close things out. Billy swings at strike 1.
New pitcher coming in is
Grady Viss.
Oh.
Strike 2.
Looked too good up there by the eyes.
That up and in off speed. Looked like a good pitch to Billy.
Bases loaded. Oh, wow. Goes down swinging. And looked like 2 balls for sure. And that's going to do it here for this contest. 12-1. We're going to step aside here and we'll come back here on the post-game show. And we'll give you what we have for some final statistics. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back for the post game.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor?
Welcome back, ladies. William Taylor Park, our final score again, Laconia 12, CWC 1. A few stats here for you. Laconia with 7 hits, Crusaders only with 4. Crusaders with at least 3, maybe 4 errors. I've got Laconia down for 2, possibly 3 errors on that one, depending on how the official scorer scored it. But Jeff, the story of the game for both sides, pitch control, pitch count really got up there. A lot of balls, a lot of walks. But 11 runners left on base for the Crusaders really makes a huge difference when you leave those kind of numbers out on the pond, something that they cannot afford to do as the season progresses. But again, early in the season, still working out a lot of kinks, working off a lot of rust, working through different challenges, but a tough loss here for the Crusaders. An excellent win by the Spartans. Caden Shaver with a shot early in the game, deep left center field. His sister was up here in the press box with us, helping out with some of the game operations here, and I believe she was not looking forward to having to go search for her brother's home run ball.
No, she wasn't too excited that she was going to be heading over down to the marsh area to see if they could find that ball, and yeah. It was a good hit, and it was a way to get things rolling right off the bat for the Spartans. That gave them that 2-0 lead, and they didn't look back after that. Like you said, the story is those left on base, plus the pitching. The mistakes just came at the wrong time with bases loaded, walking in a couple of runs, and then an error when they were able potentially to get out of the inning, right? They had 2 outs, and then all of a sudden two runs are scored.
That 12-1 was not very indicative of the game that was played that we watched. A lot of those runs, came on those pass balls, on those wild pitches, on those things. Those really start to string together and kind of dampen your spirits. It's hard to get back up after some of that. But definitely a lot to work on for the Crusaders. The Spartans looking pretty decent this year. I know an excellent team last year, lost a lot of seniors, but looking to go out and have another great season this year. Another win here for them early in the season.
We got 3 games coming up tomorrow here on the Radio Plus network here, as we got several games, and now the things have started to roll here. After Easter, we are going to be packed with games almost every night. Nothing on Wednesdays so far, which is that's awesome. But as the weather starts to kick in, that's usually one of the things that starts to come about as well. Doc, how would you like to end things on here on Jeff's live stream? Would you end us here with a quick prayer?
Absolutely will. Father God, thank you for the sport of baseball and allowing these young men to come out and compete for your glory, to showcase their talents and abilities. We thank you for an injury-free day on the field. Lord, thank you for the umpires to come and give of their time to umpire these games and allow these kids to play. Thank you for the coaches that put in their time and efforts, long hours that most people do not see or think about. God, we thank you for the influence they have on these young men's lives, and we ask that you give everybody traveling graces on their way home tonight. Thank you for all of those here in attendance with us at William Taylor Park watching, and on those watching along with us online. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for joining us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Take care. God bless. We hope that you'll be back on air with us tomorrow, as we'll be at a diamond somewhere in this area as we continue to follow the Trailways East, the Flyway, both baseball and softball teams in this area. We'll be back tomorrow You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Kaya here on Jeff's live stream. Take care. God bless.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,